Emily Roark of the Bryant Law Center in Paducah and Louisville, our guest on part one of today's Local 6 Legal Line, answering your questions regarding criminal defense at 1-888-208-6946. And we have a question from an anonymous viewer, but could be anybody as far as we know, because this question I think may be quite common. Someone who says, I have a disorderly conduct on my record from when I was in college. Do I need to get that expunged?
Well, I would certainly tell you to get that expunged. It can be easily expunged if you haven't had any new offenses within 5 years from, let's just say today, then you can get that expunged. I think that the cost to do that is between $50 or $100. The felony and misdemeanor cost is different, and you just have to get your record check done, and then that can get expunged. Usually takes a couple months for that to go through, and of course it can affect so many different things. It can affect your employment. It can affect, if you want to get the fast, I call it the fast pass to get through the airport. I know that's not the correct thing to call it, but it can affect, if you want to volunteer at your kid's school. Everything that we do in life these days can be affected by having just simple things like disorderly conduct, an assault force, maybe a possession of marijuana on our record. So I would highly recommend that you get these expunged. You can hire a lawyer to do it. You can go to the courthouse, give me a call. I'll be happy to assist you, tell you how to do it, or our office can help you with it, either one.
Brandon says, I'm applying for a TSA pre-check and I do have a misdemeanor on my record. Will this affect me getting approved?
So thank you for helping me with the right language there. So it's not a fast pass, it's a TSA pre-check. I use it every time I go to the airport, and I think it's saved me from missing a lot of airplanes. Yes, that will affect you possibly from getting approved, and I would highly recommend you getting that expunged. And then there's one that you can also do for international travel, and if you have anything on your record, you will not get that for international travel. So there's just no reason to have these on your record anymore. Misdemeanors, Class D felonies, get them off. I mean, it can affect us in everything we do, right? And there's no reason. It could hurt our jobs, hurt us in getting income from our families, hurt us in travel. Just get rid of them. It's easy to do these days.
Got about 60 seconds left, and you mentioned that, Emily. Let's talk about how long does it take to actually get something expunged? So from the time you want to start the process to the time it's done, how long does it take?
Good question. So we're going to need to pull a record check on you through AOC. Sometimes we can do that within 24 hours. Sometimes it may take a week. It's kind of how backlogged they are. We've got to get that, and it will tell us this can be expunged, this can be expunged, or you're not eligible for it to be expunged. Usually they're correct. And then we got to file the motion. At my office, we can get that done usually within a day or two. Then it's kind of up to the court. I know I did some for an individual who had maybe 10 or 15 on his record. He just kind of let them pile up, and those came in. I probably did them last week, and the court was a bunch of misdemeanors. They came in today. So it's kind of up to the court, but they can be done really quickly. If the court's backlogged, it could take more time, but there's no timetable. I think the statute says 60 days on misdemeanors. I'm not positive about that, but I've never seen it take that long. Now, in a felony, it's a little bit different. I know we're probably pressed for time here. I'll just let you know that the Commonwealth, or the judge does let the Commonwealth know, and they can respond to it. Honestly, I've never seen the Commonwealth object. As long as you're eligible for expungement, they want to get rid of them too. They want to help people out, let them get back on their feet, and get back to getting a good job and traveling and that kind of thing.
Emily Roark with some good advice indeed on this edition of Local 6 Legal Line, talking about criminal defense and some extended information about expungement. If you'd like to review this segment, we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But meanwhile, on the other side of the break, we've got Joe Roark coming up, and we'll be talking about divorce, answering your questions at the number there at the bottom of the screen. Stay with us. We're coming back shortly on Local 6 Legal Line.